This video is going to show you how to create a seating chart in your X2 for each one of your classes. Once you've logged into your X2 account, click on Gradebook, select the class for which you want to set up your seating chart, and on the left side, click Seating Chart. If this is a class that does not specifically meet on the day that you are doing this task, you're going to get this little pop-up box that says it's not a valid meeting date. Click OK. If this is a class you see every single day, then you will not get that pop-up. Once you get to this screen, it's going to say students are missing from the chart because the chart has not been created yet. On the right side, click Design Mode. And once you click Design Mode, this is where you are going to be able to drag and drop the names of your students into seats. But before you do that, you want to set up your grid width and height. So take a look around your room and try to figure out how many rows and how many columns you need as a setup. If you are using a setup in your room where you have stations like 4 tables together, then you can just click and drag the names of your students into these different squares and make it look like stations. For my purpose, I am using a grid that is 7 in width and 7 in height. Once I do this, I'm ready to start. In case you want to resize the default grid that you get, you can go ahead and change the numbers and click Resize, and the grid will reset itself. Trimming happens after you have put in a few students in here if you want to trim your grid. So for example, if I drag and drop a student's name in there and I say trim, it's just going to trim the student out. So once you have your grid the way you like it, you can just start dragging and dropping the students. If you drop a student in a wrong square, you can always click and drag them to where you want them to be. In this way, you drag and drop each one of your students. Over here, it'll tell you how many students you still have unseated. If you have students who are withdrawn, you can also remove them the way you want to. If you want to do random seating, make sure you do not have any students in the grid. And then if you click random, it'll take all the names and drop it into individual squares. Reset brings them all back out to the side. Once you're done dragging all the names into the grid, you can click Exit Design Mode. And now you have your seating chart with the pictures of the students. And if you want to print this and keep it in a folder, you can click the printer-friendly version and go ahead and select the printer where you want to print this to. I hope this video helps you create your seating chart in X2.